Hi folks, this is Karim Rao from IT Visualizer channel. We will continue our lab, the Terminator lab. This is the video number 3. We have been discussing in the previous video the following. We have discussed in the previous video automating the installation of Active Directory domain services. This is one of the functions of the Mega script that I was using to automate the installation of the Active Directory domain services. And before that, to set an IP address for the server and set a name for the server, and also enable remote desktop protocol or enable remote desktop option so we can access the server remotely after that, and to create reverse DNS and to set external NTP servers, okay, and all of this is done using one script. So this script will automate installation of Active Directory domain services and will automate, or it will set automatically a static IP address for the server, because this will be a domain controller, and it will also set a name for the server and enable RDP or remote desktop option and create reverse DNS and to set external NTP servers to make the domain controller syncs its local time with this external NTP servers, because we all know that the domain controller is the internal NTP server, or he is responsible for syncing all of the time to all of the PCs and workstations in the domain. Okay, and they are all the time or the local time of any workstation and or any server should be synced or to be exactly the same as the local time of the domain controller. So the domain controller will sync its local time with external NTP servers that are accurate in time, and so the local time of the domain controller will be exactly correct. Okay, and before that, or before doing all of this, we have a script to automate the teaming of two network cards, and then after that we will use our script to set the IP address. So before setting the IP address on the server, we should first team the two network cards. Why we are teaming two network cards? To make redundancy and to take advantage of the double speed or the aggregated speed of the two network cards. So we have two network cards teamed to make redundancy and to take advantage of the speed of the two network cards. Okay, so this we have done in the previous video. Today we will discuss two major scripts, or we have two important scripts. One of them will create the whole structure of the Active Directory, users, groups, computers. All of this will be done using one script. Before, in my previous labs, I was creating each one of the Active Directory objects in a separate script. So I have a script for users of Active Directory, I have a script for groups for Active Directory, I have a script for computers for Active Directory, I have another script to add users in groups. All of these were small scripts. I have collected them in one major script. Okay, so this is one of the things we will do in this video, to have a major script to create all of the Active Directory objects. Not only this, there is additional things we need to do also using one script. Let me show you the script that will do that. But before that, I need just to revise something with you guys. I need to let you remember the structure of the Active Directory that we will have. Remember that we have, this is the domain skynet.internal, and then we have for each continent, remember we have 4 main OUs or 7 main OUs: Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, South America, and Skynet HQ. So these are 7 main OUs. Okay, under each one of these main OUs we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sub OUs: 2 for the users, and 3 for the computers and servers, and 1 for the security group. Remember this very let's say the expression. Remember this and take note, because we will use this structure when we will create the Active Directory group policies. Remember this. And actually, one of the scripts that I will use, that I need to delegate each IT, so every IT in each of these main OUs, I will delegate to him the managing of his OU. So for example, the IT in North America will be responsible, or I will delegate to them the creation of the users in North America and to join computers in North America OU and to create computers in the North America OU. So every IT will be responsible for his OU. Okay, so we will do this also using the script. Let's discuss what our two major scripts will do. So first, this is the main script. This is a main script to create all Active Directory objects. First of all, we will create the OUs, okay, the organizational structure, which I have discussed here. So you need to create all of these OUs, okay, 7 main OUs, and under each main OU we'll have six sub OUs. So we will, the first line in the script will create the organizational units. Here we can see that the first line in the script, I'll tell him to record everything that this script will do and publish it to a log file. So start transcript output directory. This is the location of the log. Okay, so I'm telling him to record everything in the script or what the script is doing so I can revise it later. And then we will have a message, right, output saying start creating Active Directory organizational units, and this is the script. The script will go to an Excel sheet or a text file that will contain the name of the OUs and their location. So this is the script of PowerShell. It will go to the this text file and it will see the name of the OUs and their locations, and then it will begin creating them in their locations with the correct names. So let's have a look on this structure. Okay, this is the Excel sheet that the first line of script will run. Just wait for a moment. So here you go. This we have discussed before. So he will see the name of the OU and then the location of the OU. Okay, this is the first line. It will go to this OU structure CSV, the one that I'm currently opening, and then it will begin creating every OU. Okay, so this is the first thing, or the first line in the script. Okay, the second line of the script will begin creating Active Directory users, but before that it will start sleeping, or the script will pause for 20 seconds. I am doing this just to make sure that there's no errors occurring, okay? So I can, if there is an error occurring, I can end the script before continuing or before going further, okay? So this is the second thing, or a message will appear saying start creating Active Directory users, and then we will use a second script, okay? Okay, this script will create the users, and also the users are in a CSV file, okay? And the script, here is the location of the script. The script will run and go and see a CSV file that contains the users, or it will contain the name of the users, their location, and additional data. So here I am telling him to change directory to this folder, and this folder contains the script and the CSV file that contains the usernames, their location, their mobile phone, where they will reside in which organizational unit. So let's see this thing. So if we go there, and if we go to import Marvel, this is the script and this is the location, or this is the CSV file. Here we can see first name, last name, username, description, department. We have discussed this in the beginning of the lab in the introduction, and the OU. So this user will be in this OU, okay? So this is the second script, or this is the second line in the script, okay? So after creating the users, all of this will be done using one script. So, but they are doing it in phases, okay? So we have finished this, then we go to the third line in the script is to create users, create groups. And here is the CSV file that contains the group names and their location. So let's go also to scripts, okay, here is the scripts, and then we have something called all security groups. So we can see in sequence, the beginning will be with the OUs, this is the main thing we need to create, because the groups and users will be located in OUs, and then after creating OUs, we'll create users, okay, and then after creating users, we'll create groups, and then we will insert users in groups. This is the fourth line in the script. So here is the group name, the location, and the type of the security group, and the description, okay. So this is the fourth line, okay, or this is the third phase in the script, okay, and then it will start sleeping. So every line of the script, we will implement it and then wait for 20 seconds. Then the fourth line of the script start adding users to groups. So now we have users created, we have groups created, we need to insert certain users in certain groups. This is called group membership, and there is another script to do this, okay, and he will get certain users to be in certain groups based on a CSV file or a text file. Let me show you the text file, which is called group members. Let's go there. Here is the group members. We can see that all of the scripts and its text files are in one folder. So here we can see that, for example, this username, so the script will see the username of the Active Directory and insert it in a certain group. So we have the group name and the username. Okay, so this is the fourth line in the script. I told you before that all of these I was using small scripts, so I have combined them in one large script. So this is the fourth line. Then we will begin creating Active Directory computers. I have a large number of computers and servers, so I have divided them to two scripts, okay, or divided them to two CSV files with two scripts, okay. So we will create robots, these are workstations, and we will create servers or workstations, or servers and workstations. Anyway, I can put them in one line actually, or I can put them in one step, but I have done them in two steps because there is a large number of workstations and servers. So mainly this also two CSV files that contains the computers and the servers. So let me see, or let me show you all. For example, the one names computers. Here this will contain the workstations and the servers, okay. This is the name of the workstation and its location and its path, okay, which OU path this computer object or Active Directory computer object will be in, okay. So this is also one. And for the robots, these are workstations solely, it's not servers. So the computers CSV contain mix of workstations and servers, and the robot CSV only contains workstations. We can see here also, here is the name, and this is the path, and this is the location, okay. So until now we have 6 lines in the script. Their main function is to create different Active Directory objects, okay. So now we have line number 6, and then line number 7. I need to restrict accessing of some users in my domain to access certain workstations. This can be done also using a PowerShell script and a CSV file that contains the usernames and the correspondent PCs I need them to access it. Okay, so for example, maybe you have some Active Directory users concerning the accounting team. You need them only, or this user accounts should only access accounting PCs or accounting workstations. This can be done also using another script. Let me show you all also the CSV file that contains, let me show you all, this is the login, okay. Here we can see that these are, okay, this is the SAM account and this is the workstation. So I'm telling him this user should access this workstation. Okay, so this is simply another script, okay, that you can use to access, okay, to let certain users access certain workstations. This is line number 7, okay, and here is line number 8, which here I'm telling him to put the IT group, okay. So we have here Skynet HQ. This is the main OU. Okay, and this here where the headquarters of Skynet resides, and the IT here are the one, or this OU will control all of the other OUs, or they are the supervisors, or they are the headquarters, and these are branches. So here the main IT or the headquarters IT will reside in this OU. I need the IT in this OU to be a member of 4 important built-in Active Directory groups, which are domain admins, enterprise admins, schema admins, and administrators group, okay, on the domain controller. So we need all of these groups, the IT of the headquarter, to be a member in it. Let me show you all a little bit of a diagram I have already used before in one of my labs. Let me first go to this one, and then let me go and let you see this this graph. Okay, we can see here. Let me make it a little bit here. For example, we can see here that this is the Active Directory, or this is the domain controller, or this is the Active Directory, if we can say. And then we have group or built-in Active Directory group administrators, built-in Active Directory domain admins, enterprise admins, schema admins. And this is the IT group. I needed to be a member of these 4 groups. Why I'm doing this? So the IT of the headquarters will have full control over the Active Directory. Okay, so this will be done also in the script. How this will be done? There is a small script. So I'm telling him to change directory to a folder, and this folder contains a script called addadmins.ps1. I can show you, or let me go and let you all see this script. This is a very simple script actually. Let's go and see. Let me go to the scripts and then add admins. Let me edit the script. Okay, if we go there, you are simply telling him to add group member. This is a command in the Active Directory to add this group to this group. So I need to add Skynet HQ AI admins. This is the IT of the Skynet headquarters, will be a member of enterprise admins, domain admins, schema admins, administrators. So simple as it goes. So this is the script. This is the line number 9 or 10 maybe. And then it will start sleeping after that for 20 seconds. Then another line to start copying group policy templates and login script to sysvol and netlogin. So we all know that there is, when you install the Windows Server 2012 R2 and promote the server to be a domain controller, there is some default group policy templates which are related to the Windows. If you need to control, for example, Firefox setting, Chrome setting, different program setting, you need to add more group policy templates. So you need to add to the Windows group policy templates, you need to add Firefox group policy templates, Chrome group policy templates, and so on. So this is a script. I am using robocopy to copy my group policy templates. I have a folder. This folder contains a lot of group policy templates. I need them to be copied from the D partition to the sysvol, then under it something called policies folder. Okay, we call this location sysvol, then policies. This is called group policy central store location. This is a very known concept. You need, or let me make it more further, but just I will explain the script and then I will say what is a group policy central store location. So the script will copy the group policy templates, different group policy templates, to a certain location and will copy a login script. So I need to apply a certain login script to every user logging into the domain, okay, and logging into his PC. So for example, I am using an accounting. I have an Active Directory account. I log in with this account on my PC. A certain script will be applied to me, which is called login script. Let's see this script. This script is called robocopy.batch. Let's go and have a look on it. So there is robocopy.batch. This is the script. It's a batch script. Here we will see something. Here I'm telling him to copy. I have a folder that called COVID-19 Windows Server and other GPOs or group policy templates. This here is the location of the group policy templates folder, and I need it to be copied to this location, sysvol folder, Skynet.internal policies. So this is the folder that will be copied to, and this location is called group policy central store location. Okay, we will discuss it now. And another thing, the login batch or the login batch, it is in a folder called D login batch. It will be copied from my local D partition on the domain controller to the net login shared folder on this server. And this net logins folder or shared folder will contain or will let the Active Directory, or the Active Directory knows this location, and Go will search it for any script that will be applied to users logging into the domain. Okay, so this is one of the things. Okay, so we have these two folders. Okay, and there is I will discuss later the robocopy utility, and we have a GUI or graphical interface utility for using the robocopy. So these are the two folders. Okay, let me have a look, or let me show you all what we mean by group policy center store location. Let's ask Brad. Okay, because Brad now it's more efficient than ChatGPT in some ways. What is group policy central store location? Explain in simple terms and give analogy, or give example and give analogy. Okay, so let's see how he will describe it. Okay, so let's have a cup of tea. Something went wrong. Brad is still experimental. I think there is maybe a problem, but let's reset it again. Okay, what is group policy? We will copy after that central store location. Explain in simple terms and give analogy. Okay, let me just copy it just to make sure if there is any problem, and then we tell him like this. I think there is a problem with Brad or Bard. It's not Brad, it's Bard. Okay, it's not working for a certain reason. Okay, I think maybe there is a problem with it. I have limitations. I wouldn't always write. I will feedback help me to improve. Not sure where to start. Okay, let's see. I think he will not work. There is something related to it, but let's go to ChatGPT and we will ask it the same question and get like this. And let's go Brad. Here is something with Brad. Group Policy Center Store is a feature in Windows operating system that allows administrators to store and manage group policy templates in a central location. Rather than on individual machines, it is like having a shared library of templates that all computers in a network can access and use. An analogy for this would be a company HR department keeping all of important forms, policies, and procedures in a central location, such as a shared drive or intranet site. This makes it easier for employees to access and use the information they need, without having to manually download or update files on their own computer. Similarly, Group Policy Center Store makes it easier for administrators to manage and update policies across the network, ensuring consistency and compliance. So this is a central store location where all of the group policy templates applied to the domain will be residing in this location. You can edit it from one place and save it in one place. Okay, so this is one thing, and this is very useful if you have a lot of domain controllers, different versions. For example, maybe you have domain controller version Windows Server 2008, you have another one Windows Server 2012, you have another one Windows Server 2016. So you can save all of the Windows group policy templates in one location, and you can choose the latest one of them to be applied. Okay, so this is what we mean by group policy center store location. Let's go to Brad here. So there is something with Brad. So okay, that's it, we can close it, and let's go and continue with our script. So now we begin copying the templates and the login script. Let me show you also the login script. We can have a look on the login script. If we go there, let me go to login batch. This is the script, and this is also, let me edit it. So this is the script. Script, it will do a couple of things at couple of registry keys. Okay, and these registry keys will just make this PC icon enable on the desktop and replace this PC text with the name of the computer. And there is a couple of registry keys also in a shared folder named backgrounds. This is also will be shared automatically using this script. I will show you all this line. Okay, so a couple of things. It will set the language to a certain language. Keyboard, it will add a keyboard to the user. It will hide the search bar in the Windows. It will set certain time zone, Egypt time zone, and performance setting. It will disable all of the visual settings in the Windows to make it more faster, and then it will start a certain file on the server, okay, or on the workstation called idle logoff. This idle logoff is a program that will monitor the PC or workstation for activity. If it is idle for 15 minutes, it will log off the machine. But this I will only do it on the servers, not on the workstations. Anyway, so this folder will be shared automatically, don't worry. So this is the login script, okay? Let me go and have a look on it. So this is the login script, and actually this robocopy, it will only copy the script, okay? This will only copy it, okay? And then the second script, it will share the background folders. The one that I was searching now, it will search the background, it will share the background folder, so the login script can access it. So remember, when I'm saying here, this is the login, or this is the computer that will be copied to net login folder on the domain, or shared folder on domain controller, and we have said that we need to share this folder, okay, that contain other scripts. This will be shared in this next line in the script. So we go there, and then it will share the folder. So let's see the background script. This is also another script called background script. Let's go and have a look on the background script. We have something called background script. Okay, let me show you the scripts, not this one. Something called background. If you go to scripts, then there is something called background script. Here is the script. So simply what this will do, it will share the folder. So we have a folder. This is the background script. We will share the folder dbackgrounds, okay, to the domain users so they can access it, okay, first of all for two reasons: to apply the login script, or the login script, okay, and to apply the background screen, the background image. This also will be stored in here, okay. So let me show you all, or let me have a look on the background folder. If you go to the background folder, this is the background folder. It will contain, for every component, there will be a certain screensaver and the background. So all of these are here. We need to share it so the users can access it and apply this screensaver or background. And these are the registry keys that are stated in the login script.batch, the one that I have searching with you right now. Okay, so let me continue. So this is, it will share the background folder. It will give this users access on it. Okay, and then it will grant the IT full control over this folder, and it then will remove everyone from this folder. So these are 3 lines that will be in this script. So very, very simple and easy. So this is another line in the script. So we can see that it is a larger script, okay. So the next line in the script, what it will do, it will go to the Active Directory, and in each user in the Active Directory, it will point to the login script. So in every Active Directory, so if you have a user in the Active Directory, there is a tab called Profile tab. In this Profile tab, you should state the login script location so the Active Directory can go and apply it to this user. So we have a script to do this for all of the users in the domain or in the Active Directory. Let me show you all this script also. So let's go and have a look on this script. Again, we go to terminal update and then go to this one and then go to the scripts. And then we have something called login script. This is the one. And then we will edit it. Let me show you all what this means. So this is it. Here we are telling him to import Active Directory PowerShell module and then to get all of the users in the Active Directory, okay, and then tell him to, in the tab, or if you have the profile tab in the Active Directory user properties, tell him to put this mycomputer.bat. So I'm telling him that every user in the Active Directory, you should go to his profile tab, properties or profile tab, and add this location or add mycomputer.bat in the profile tab. And the Active Directory knows where to go and search for mycomputer.bat in the net login folder. Okay, so this is also another script. All of these are in one location and he is just going to them. And by the way, dot slash means in the current location. All of this in these scripts. So I'm telling him dot slash, that means in these scripts. Okay, so let's continue. We have done this or linked all of the Active Directory users to the login script. Okay, location and name, of course, and then start content AD admins delegation. What do we mean by delegation here? Here I will give every IT security group, I'll give it the authority to deal with his OU, to add users in his OU, to join computers in his OU, all of the things. I have stated it in the beginning of the video. Okay, so let's see also the script or AD delegation. Let me show you all what I mean by this or what this script will do. We will edit it. Okay, here this is the delegation. Okay, we can see here that this is the locations OUs, every OU, Africa. This is the 4 main OUs, and then this is the IT of every OU. So this is the IT of Africa, and this is the IT of Asia, this is IT of Europe. All of this one I need to delegate. So I need, for example, Africa to have full control over the main OU Africa in the Active Directory. Okay, so these are the groups and the OUs, and then this is a simple script that will allow full control of each IT on his OU, okay, on his certain OU. Okay, so we don't need to know all of the what this script will do, but actually I can copy it, and let me ask Brad if it's still functional. He can just also describe what this script will do. So we can do this, and we can tell him like this, and tell him enter. Let's see what he will do. Actually, it's not responding at all. There is something with Brad, I don't know what it is, but it's not working at all. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT and then close this one, and then let's say him to analyze this script and explain in simple terms. Okay, so we will do this, and let's put the script and then him like that. Okay, so let's see what it will do. The script is written PowerShell. It is used to grant a specific Active Directory group called, these are the names of the groups, to access full access to the respective organizational units in Active Directory. So he's saying that he have known this. So it is very simple. I have deducted this, that I need certain Active Directory groups to have full access to the respective organizational units in Active Directory. This script starts by defining the location of each OU in the Active Directory, Africa, Asia, Europe, etc., and then retrieves the security identifier for each. This is a unique number for each security group, and this SCD is assigned to each group in the Active. Okay, he's saying that, repeating. Next, this script retrieves the access control list for each OU, which contains the permissions assigned to each user or group for that particular OU. Then the script creates a new access rule that grants generic all to the specific group of their respective OU. So he's saying that he will retrieve the access control list or the permissions on each OU, and then he's just retrieving the access list, and then he will create a new access list, and he will grant certain groups full control over this OU. Okay, finally the script adds the new access role to the AC for each OU and then applies the updated ACL to the OU using set ACL command. Once the script is run, the specific groups will have full access to the respective OUs in the Active Directory. Very, very simple, very, very clear. Okay, so let's continue and see the last line in the script, I think, maybe, or this is the last line. So at the end, I'm telling him to stop the script. He will stop recording the script, and he will put log file in a location. So let's go there. You put that in a location. This is the location. These scripts Active Directory log. This will put a log with all of what we have done in this script. Okay, so this is the first script that you will do. This will all be done automatically. Okay, this is the first one. The second one, it is a script to create Active Directory group policies, link them to their respective OUs, and apply certain security filters to these group policies. Okay, so this is the script in very, very simple terms. It will create OUs, or create group policies, and their names are in a certain CSV file. It will go and search for them. So I need it to create a certain group policy with a certain name. He will get it from a certain CSV file, and then what he will do, I have some OUs. I have I have group policies already. So what we will do two steps. We will create blank group policy objects. Okay, blank group policy objects, and then I will import to this blank group policy objects already a ready-made group policies. So I have group policies from previous labs. I need to import it to this domain. So first, to do this, I cannot import it directly. I need first to make group policies that are blank, and then import the configuration from my previous group policies made in previous labs. So this is simply what we will do. We will create group policy, blank group policy, and then import the ready-made group policies from previous labs, and then we'll begin linking them. Okay, start linking group policies to certain OUs. We begin linking them, and then this is all. We are linking a lot of things actually, and at the end we will do some security filtering. So okay, see, start adding security filtering and remove authenticated users, and add domain computers group read permission on GPOs. Okay, so in very simple thing, we need to create blank OUs or blank group policies, import to them previously made group policies, and then link these group policies to OUs, and then make some security filters on these group policies. And by the way, if you will make a security filter for a certain group to a certain group policy, it will not be applied unless the domain computers built in Active Directory group has read permission on this group policy. This will apply only if the authenticated users group is not in the security filter. So if you have any other group other than authenticated users in the security filter section in the group policy, you do not need to add domain computers and give it read permission on this group policy. I have discussed this before in a lot of my labs. So this is simply what this script will do. It will create the group policies, link them, I'll do everything. So we have two major scripts. One will create the whole infrastructure of the Active Directory with a lot of things, and the other one will create the group policies with all of the things related to the group policy. Let me show you all. I have accessed Brad earlier and tell him to analyze this script of the group policy. Let me show you all what he have said concerning this one. So he's saying here, let me go further and give you a quick brief of what he said. If we go there, so what he's saying, let me show. This script is used to create, taking about asking, or he's talking about my group policy script. This one, he's talking about this script. Okay, he's saying that is used to create and link group policy objects in a new domain controller. The group policies are then linked to the organizational units containing users. The scripts also add security filtering to the group policies to restrict who can apply them. The script is divided to 3 sections: create group policies, link group policies to OUs, add security filtering to GPOs. This is, yes, that's what I've done. The first section creates the GPOs. The GPOs are created using the GPO commandlet. The commandlet takes the name of the GPO as an argument. The names of the GPOs are stored in a CSV file. This is the CSV file, okay? The second section script links the GPOs to the OUs. The GPOs are linked using the new GP-link commandlet. The commandlet takes the name of the GPO and the name of the OU as arguments. The names of the OUs are stored in another CSV file. The third section, you can see it is talking very, very clearly about the section. The third section of the script adds security filtering to the GPOs. The security filter is added using the set GP permissions. Every script or every line, which command it will use to apply this script. The commandlet takes the name of the GPO, the name of the group to which we want to grant permissions. The permissions levels are as argument. The permission level can be GPO read or GPO apply. Okay, the script is well written, so he's describing my script. The comments in the script make it easy to understand which section of the script does. The script is also efficient and uses the appropriate PowerShell command. So he's analyzing my script. This is very, very good way to analyze your script. Here are some enhancements that could be done. He's saying some enhancement. Tell him to enhance my script. The script could be made more portable by using variables to store the names of CSV instead of the hard coding them into the script. Instead of putting the location of the CSV, you can put a variable. Okay, this is the one. If you are familiar with coding. Okay, the script could be made more secure by using what if parameter. Okay, what if will give you a preview of the result before applying the script. Okay, and to preview the changes that will be made before actually making them. This is a very good parameter. If you need a script and you need to see the effect of the script before applying the script, tell him dash what if. Okay. The script could be made more user-friendly by adding a help function that explains the purpose of each section of the script and the arguments that are required for each commandlet. Overall, the scripts were written and efficiently want to create and link GPOs in a new domain controller. The script would be more portable, secure, and user-friendly with some minor enhancement. Let's see. I have already got his enhancement, so this is the one, or this is what he have recommended me to do. If we go and make it more, so if we go there, here, this is a script, import module, and this is the help function, and then a couple of changes made to the script. You can all take it and apply it, okay, and see the difference, because maybe my script needs some enhancement, but here he is suggesting some changes to be done to the script. This is a very good way to enhance your scripting or enhance your coding or your programming coding, of course. Let's see if Brad is still working. Tell him hi. Let's see if he will still. He doesn't. It's not responding anyway. So there is something with Brad activity. Let's see here. Maybe there is something. Auto delete. What's he saying today? Some activity not appear. Lambada. Okay, I don't know if there is a problem with Brad anyway. So let's see if there is any activity related to Brad. Prompted display enhanced. This is my my history, but I need to know if there is any problem with Brad itself. I don't know. Okay, actually, maybe we need to refresh it. Okay. Let's see if there is a problem. Okay, let's see if he will ask. Still there is a problem. I don't know what it is actually. So there is a problem. Let me see how much time we have. We have 44 minutes. So I prefer because the script or applying the script will be large. Okay, so there is a lot of things. Actually, we are still here discussing the concept of the script itself. We didn't go to practically implement it. So this will take a lot of time. So I will stop this video. The upcoming video will begin implementing these scripts and see them in action. Hope this video is informative for you all, and thank you all for viewing. Thank you so much.